Welcome to the Nicole Lindblom podcast. I am super humbled and super excited to bring you episode 12 this week. We are back on track and we are going to start releasing the weekly episodes. So you'll have a short, sharp, golden nuggets arriving into your ears every single Monday moving forward. And today I wanted to speak to you about redirection of coming back into alignment with our truth inside both life and inside both business. I have had a bit of a realignment myself as of late, and I feel like it's so important to really give ourselves the permission that we can truly reset and we can go again to really make sure that we are always in alignment towards our truth in whatever areas that might be inside of our life. It can be inside of business, and it can be inside relationships, inside of our career, inside health, inside so many different areas of our life. And it's totally okay to be able to reset and then go again, because that's truly where the power lies. And I find that it's so beautiful, this journey of becoming who it is that we truly are. And it's never a destination, it's a journey. And we can have certain targets and certain goals that we want to get to, which is so amazing, which I will speak a little bit more to about today in regards to when it comes to really expanding our life. And it's just the journey in itself is a part of really being able to expand, but also always coming back to living in alignment to what it is that is truly, truly, truly true for us in our heart, in our soul, in our body. And I keep coming back to this, but we deserve it all. We are so worthy of everything that we want inside of our life. And the only person that is constantly holding ourselves back is ourselves. We buy into certain stories and we buy into what our mind is telling us. We buy into the noise that's going on out there, and we lose track and we lose tension of what it is that we truly, truly want inside of our life. And the word that's been coming to me very strongly as of late is the word of expansion. And for as long as I can remember myself, I've always wanted a big fucking life. I've always wanted a different life. I've always wanted to really lean into the possibilities and the opportunities that life has to offer. And I feel like I've really also been led in that pathway through my upbringing and the experiences that I've been through inside of my life that has really been allowed me to really tap into the bigness that life really has. And it's so easy to play small. It's so easy to stay inside of our comfort zone. And it's so easy to kind of hover in there and just go along with life without really looking at what we truly, truly want out of life. And I want a big life. I want the health. I want the wealth. I want the freedom. I want the happiness. I want the relationships. I want the friendships. I want the career. I want the big business. I want it all. And I'm saying that to you because I feel like we really need to normalize that it's okay to want it all. It's okay to want more inside of life. It's a thing that I've been through myself of like sitting and trying to grind out daily gratitude of like, oh, well, I should be happy with my life because I have all these things and I have all these beautiful things. And that's all well and so beautiful. But if you have the word of should in front of your gratitude, that you should be grateful for this or you should be happy inside of your life, but you're not really, then it's okay to want more. It's okay to want more, and it's okay to wanting to expand and wanting to let go of certain things and really becoming more of who it is that you are, the truth that is inside of us all. And when we really tap into that movement that is inside of us, that's when we can really start to expand, and when we can really start to elevate, and when we can really start to embody all of that and really move with that with commitment and consistency. And that we always can go again if we want to. It's okay. It's okay to reset. It's okay to go again. And if we want to then have this big life, and we're all here for it, like we're like, fuck yes, you know, I want to have this big life. I want to have the business. I want to have the wealth, and I want to live a different life, and I want to do all these things. Then what the fuck are we doing about it? Because it's so easy to sit inside of this victimhood life and just like, oh, I'm too busy, and all the excuses, and I don't have enough time, and I'm too tired, and all these excuses that are going on. And I'm speaking from my own experience, and I just get so sick of my own bullshit sometimes, of just like, I just shake myself and I get angry with myself, and I use that anger to catapult myself forward and keep driving myself to really keep expanding and leveling up inside of my life, that elevation, that expansion, and really working on constantly to embody that movement, because I know that is my inner drive. Like, it's something that's bigger than myself, that's inside of me, that I constantly want to just keep driving forward, and I want to have all the big things. So then it's like, okay, hang on then a second, Nicole. If you want all these things, then what are you doing about it? And the thing is with this, we have to show up, and we have to commit, and we have to create the consistency inside all areas of our life. If we want to have a life full of expansion, full of elevation, and same with business, if we want to have all that expansion inside of it, we want to go places, when we get them, we have all these big goals and these big dreams, we have to really put the steps into place. And that starts with the small steps. It starts literally with how you show up in the morning. What are you putting into place to show up for yourself? How are you nourishing yourself? How is your sleep? How are you moving? What is your hydration like? Like, those basic foundation steps is what we need to put into place to bring our body into alignment, and then to be able to move forward from there. And then on top of that, we will then start to take action steps to line it up to what it is our truth is, what it is that we want out of life, and how we can start to really get there and really move towards those bigger goals that we really want. And I really see you, and I know that you're inside of this space because you want that true expansion. And I'm here to really allow you and give you the permission to really step into that embodiment of what that looks like. And I'm here to really lead you from the front of what that is. I am constantly working on expanding myself in so many different areas inside of my life. And if we want expansion like thrives inside being uncomfortable. So learning to lean into fears, learning to doing something different, learning to sit and feel our bodies, and actually allowing the messages and the feelings to come through, and then really listening to what it is that's telling us, even if it's so uncomfortable to go there. So it's really about, I woke up to this quote this morning, that expansion suffocates inside our comfort zone. I'll say that again. Expansion suffocates inside our comfort zone. And that's in, all areas of life. And it doesn't have to mean that we need to turn our life upside down, but it does mean that we have to try and keep elevating, and we have to try and put steps into place and really embody it. And what I mean by embodying is like, how can we truly show and lead from the embodiment of the integrity? So really leading the way, and most importantly, doing what we say we will do. So if we do commit to something inside life, inside business, that we follow through with it, and we really lead that pathway, not for anyone else, but for ourselves. Because the more that we say something and we follow through and actually do it, that's that muscle that's then going to continue to develop and get stronger and stronger and stronger. Because if we are constantly committing and then falling off the wagon and not following through and not fully embodying everything, then that's what we're going to learn, and that's the zone that we're then going to sit in. So I want to leave you with this, because I want to keep these ones really potent and really short and sharp. That just have a look at your life today, this week, and really sit with what it is that you can start to action to really start to expand yourself in whatever area that might be for you right now. if it is inside of your business, like, okay, so how can I start to really expand inside of that? How can I show up a little bit differently? What more value can I give my clients? And really sitting in reflection as well of, are you actually embodying and actually living in integrity to the work that you are giving out to the world? Because we really, as leaders, we have to lead by example. And if you are inside of life and you're wanting to really expand in that, like, what is one action step that you can start taking this week? It can be the smallest thing. And just following through with that and just doing what you say you will do. And then we just keep on building on that to be able to keep expanding into the bigness of life and really falling in alignment and really sitting in that truth and really making bold moves to just fucking get going with life and creating the stuff that we really, really, really want to achieve. So I hope this episode brings you a lot of expansion this week. And I'm just so humbled that you are tuning into these episodes. And I'm so humbled that you are here. It literally lights up my heart to be able to share these episodes inside of your ears and really giving you a little bit more of a oomph in your step as you move throughout the week. I would love to hear what you took away from this episode. Please connect with me on Instagram via DMs. I just love hearing from you all. I love hearing what you're going through. And I just want to help you. I want to guide you and just touch base with you. And then we can brainstorm and really, hold each other to it. And we're all in this together. And it's a beautiful journey of becoming who it is that we are, the journey itself. Have a beautiful week, beautiful humans. And I will be back next week with another episode.